Hello, my lovelies. It's Melissa from Metropolitan, and we're now in our last week of January, and I wish to give you something wonderful for the last week of January, which is a 20% promotion on my favorite Talika products. And I'm giving you my favorite because this is the year of improvement. When we know better, we do better. So I want to share some skills and expertise with you today. And one of the most important ones is many people only worry about that which they feel is the most important. So let's say we consider that your main treatment and serums are the most important and we only focus on that. Well, what if we got everything right? I mean, what if we even considered how you took your makeup off correctly and did it to the nth degree, the highest possible value? It's like so many people who train. They'll train and they'll concentrate on the training, but what about the eating? What about the water content? What about your antioxidant? What about your multi-mineral support? What about your potassium levels so you don't have water retention? What about calcium, magnesium, potassium, kiss your cellulite goodbye? Those things are all very important. So yes, we've got to sweat the small stuff without any stress. So let me begin at the very beginning, and I'll start with you with my favorite makeup remover. How are you going to get makeup off properly? My worst thing is having used something that was inadequate, getting in the shower, doing my cleanse, coming out like a raccoon. I can't stand that. It also is staining, then you rubbing and whatnot to try and get it off. No, not acceptable. The best I have ever used, ever, is the Talika Lash Conditioning Cleanser. French, vegan, botanical, medical. This vacuum sealed aqueous gel cleanser is 98% natural. You will take a wee cotton, moisten it. It will remove eyeshadow, eyeliner, mascara, waterproof and otherwise, right? You will do so. That's more than sufficient. I use it for my eyes, but full face as well. Absolutely appropriate for very sensitive eyes. Contact lens wearers, no rubbing and causing wrinkles and aggravation. Being a gel and not oil won't get in the eye and aggravate. Closing eye, sweep downwards like 7 or 8 times. That should be sufficient and does not need to be rinsed off. Also has eyelash and eyebrow growing property and will also get rid of puff and dark circle, and it is completely botanical. Once you've used this, you will never ever go back to whatever else you were using. It's 150 ml, so it's lovely, it's adequate. Price with a 20 promo will go from $5.90 to $4.40. I want you to have this one, it will become your staple. That being said, we then now move into cleansing. You cannot treat an uncleansed skin. So it's like the whole story. We're not just worried about what we consider as the most important. Everything is important, and everything needs that Midas touch. Everything we touch turns to gold. So here it is. Again, it's Talika. Why? Natural. 98% natural, no nasties, not tested on animals, cruelty-free. Why I love this one is when you look at a cleanser, you can go with a gel that foams. Some of them are nice, but some can be a bit stripping, even though they say they don't strip, given that they're foaming, and it can, for people who are very sensitive, can cause a wee bit of stripping. This one is a creamy mousse. And why I like it is when you pump it out, it doesn't deflate in an instant and become like liquid and you feel, goodness, I've got this foam on my face. Look at this now. It's almost like shaving cream, and it stays as such as we do our massage into our pores. What is it doing? This one respects the microbiome to the nth degree. The microbiome is the balance of the flora on your skin to stop inflammation, cause any kind of irritation on the skin, breakout on the skin, aging, pigmentation. So the prebiotic used is Chlorella vulgaris, which also has antioxidant properties. And I cannot stress enough, my last video I spoke about alpha hydroxys and the tone of strivectin, which is very important, and that is a must. But if we can do slight desquamation right from our cleanser, we're doing it with lactic acid. And lactic acid also allows for hydration into the skin. So I'm going to have perfectly cleansed, balanced skin that has preserved the hydrolipidic film, ready for active infiltration of my actives with my serums and moisturizers. So this foaming cleanser is 150 ml, so it's a nice size, creamy mousse. Price from $330 to $265 for you, my lovelies, during this week. Now, you know I love my foxy eyes and I love my cat's eyes. And I want a liner that really works, and I love a liquid liner. But sometimes, you know, one can have a wee bit of a shake, or, you know, my eyes aren't there, slipping a little. And I need something that is not going to be troublesome while I'm working with the negative externalities of life. Okay, so give me something great. Please, let my tools be amazing. And they've done it. Talika's done it, and it's a Liposeal liner. By the way, this has got 6 international patents, because for the first time, they took the hospital salpêtrière technology of eyelash regrowth, hormone-free, prostaglandin-free, working like a charm, and they put it with makeup. Do you know how difficult that is to do? Which is why they're the first. It hasn't been done that you can emulsify treatment with pigment and make that pigment pro makeup, pro tool, long-lasting, hyperallergenic, and eyelash regrowth. It's never happened before. I love this one. Look at that beautiful tool, precision felt tip tool, pitch black, very, very water resistant, and it's what I use. And why I love it so much is it gets really close to that lash line where we want the treatment and can be built up, and it's stable. You don't have to be the best makeup artist to get this one right. I love it. It's also for very sensitive eyes, and the price is $540, now $440 for my lovelies. I have done a video on this before, and I have to go back to it because since that video, a lot of my friends, I call all my clients friends, in fact, all of them are, gave it a go. And a lot of them have come back to me and asked me some more questions, and I actually want to answer those questions. This is what I got. My husband can't believe it. He says this can't all be natural. Is there anything in this besides what you told us? Because it's incredible what's happened. It actually looks like I had augmentation. What is in the substance? Now, with all of that going on, I also use it, but I felt so keen on it that I've implemented it twice a day into my Pro Power Superhuman 2022 regimen. So let's go through this. Hormone-free. There's no such thing. This is 98% vegan botanical product. Who's it for? Well, for all the women, because the breast tissue is only held in place by ligaments, and they're called Cooper's ligaments, which is why when we go south, it's called Cooper's droop. And we're not going south, not this year, not on our watch. So mangosteen, googaloo, which are Ayurvedic principles, promote the holding of adipose tissue and the drawing of adipose tissue towards the breast area. Googaloo is a fatty acid drawn into the adipose tissue. What are we going to receive? You know, when you have a breast augmentation, they speak in cc's. So it can be 100 cc's, 200 cc's, 250, 300, whatever it's going to be. Appreciate that people who go for an augmentation might do at max, let's say 200 cc's. And that is a whole big implant. I'm telling you that per breast, in the 3-dimensional space, we will give you 25 to 30 cc's just with this cream. What that means for people who've got droop or who have breastfed and the breasts are looking a little bit like pancakes and so forth, I'm giving you a brassiere that you're not even wearing. I'm going to give you lift, plumpness in breast simply by using this cream twice a day. Mangosteen, googaloo, and green algae ferment extract. It's unbelievable, it works, and it's one of my favorites. Also, what's nice is, you know, if you're showing your décolleté, you see when the people are aging, their crepey skin and lines and marks and so forth. Kiss it goodbye with the Bust Phyto Serum from Talika. 70 ml. Mine's lasting me very nicely. I do like 3 pumps, and remember, it's this whole like infinity story. Okay, that's how we do. I do this, then I go into my Metro Nourishing Body Balm or Sumptuous Balm on the top, but this goes first. It's incredible. Price $9.90 down to $7.90. So in a nutshell, with code METRO20, METRO 20, you choose one, all of the products, whatever. You just put that in the voucher code. It's going to work out your whole story. So in a nutshell, we're going to cleanse with the Lash Conditioning Cleanser. We want the best for our cleansing. No more raccoon eyes or no more irritation. We want the foaming cleanser. It's like dewdrops on your skin. Very effective. Preserve the microbiome. The Liposil Liner, foxy cat eyes. No sweat, no hassle. On all day. Easy to get off. Love it. And busts. Bouncy boobies this year, my ladies. So I wish you a great day and I will see you soon.